Good morning. My name is Ralf Friedrichs. I'm an author, an addiction recovery coach, a life coach, and the host of this show, the Take Your Life Back Today radio show. Also, you can see the video version of this particular show and all my shows on YouTube on channel Take Your Life Back Today show. God said no. I asked God to take away my habit. God said no. It is not for me to take away, but for you to give up. I asked God to make my handicapped sister whole. God said no. Her spirit is whole. Her body is only temporary, he says. I asked God to grant me patience. God said no. Patience is a byproduct of tribulations. It isn't granted, it is learned. I asked God to give me happiness. God said no. I give you blessings. Happiness is up to you. I asked God to spare me pain. God said no. Suffering draws you apart from worldly cares and brings you closer to me, he says. I asked God to make my spirit grow. God said no. You must grow on your own, but I will prune you to make you fruitful, he says. I asked God for all things that I might enjoy in life. God said no. I will give you life so that you may enjoy all things. I asked God to help me love others as much as he loves me. God said, aha, finally you have the idea. This day is yours. Don't throw it away. Our God is an awesome God. Our God is an awesome God. Listen to those words. I mean, everything that God does for us. If you're going to ask people how they describe God, they will probably answer, he's great, powerful, mighty, awesome, marvelous, amazing, wonderful, glorious, perfect. Yeah, you name it. But ask them this: how can you describe God when you never actually had a chance to see him? We know God is mighty because of the wonderful creation that surrounds us. Look around you right now. Who would have thought of giving the birds a song or the mountains a peak? Who would have thought of showing the sun the whole day and hiding it when the evening comes? Who would have thought of placing the planets in orbit so they don't fall into space? Who would have thought any of this? Many times in the past, I have often wondered why God wastes his time making and doing these things for the benefit of the people who don't even know him. Why would he burden himself in giving flowers their fragrance, the animals their sounds, or the rainbow's different colors? Why would he choose to be among us when he can reign over us? Why would he choose to be a lowly carpenter's son when he can live here as the king? Why would he choose to be poor when he can control the riches of the world? Why would he choose to die when he holds time in his hands? Maybe you also wondered why God cared so much about you. Why he chose to love you. Others would shrug and say, God, sure, I know him. The fellow who died on the cross, right? But they really don't know the real reason why God chose to do that. Do you? I'll end with this story. Once there was a kind-hearted farmer. It was a cold winter night when he noticed two small birds chirping outside his window. Terribly touched, the farmer opened his door, hoping the birds might come in and warm themselves. But he stood there tall as a giant, and it frightened the poor creatures, so they flew away. This saddened the farmer, so he said to himself, if only I could be the bird, then I wouldn't have frightened them to fly away. This is exactly in God's mind when He came to earth to be with us. Call me at 844-405-HELP. Together we can help each other take our lives back. Be good to yourselves, be good to each other. Simple smile goes a long way and can change your life. There was a little pause during this, during the audio part on the show. If you missed some parts, go to the video part, and you can find that on YouTube. It looks like there was a technical issue, so I'm sorry about that. May God bless each and every one of you this beautiful Saturday, and God be with you. Take good care, and we'll talk to you guys real soon. Take care. God bless you.